and welcome back to Chad's Money Travels. So look, I've never done this before. I'm looking forward to it, and let's just get right into the video. And in this one, we're going to be talking about my Q-Suite experiences from Miami to Doha, Qatar, and oh man, it was amazing. So flying to Q-Suites was always one of my bucket list trips, especially once I started really researching business class flights and aspirational travel. So I was really looking forward to this. The wife and I went to Miami Airport. We drove down. We live in South Florida, and oh man, it was just, the anticipation was crazy. The check-in process was pretty easy, but while we were there, come to find out, and the agent had me pretty much sweating, is that if they don't have a readily available return ticket or a ticket for you to leave Qatar, oh, they stop you because they want to know when you're leaving their country. But other than that, really checking in and getting our business class tickets printed on paper, we got the proof, it's in the pudding. Oh man, it was crazy. So we were just like over the moon. So once we got that done, we kind of speeded through the huge Miami airport because you never really know where to park. So it was a lot of walking, a lot of security stuff. And then we got to the gate only to find out that while our business class tickets did afford us lounge access, we were in this older gate, so there was no lounge there. So we just kind of just went there and sat with the normals, and I hate sitting with the normals. So we were all at the gate, but you know, I was able to have a look-see at our A350-1000 plane that we were going on, and it was just, the anticipation was just through the roof. Unfortunately, we didn't have very cool to sit, but it is what it is. Once they got us processed through, see, we headed down this hallway and we were able to get on the bird, and this was our first exposure to suites. Now, in previous flights that I've had, we've flown business class, but never a suite. For anyone watching that doesn't understand, a suite has a door. That's literally, it's a business class seat, but it has a door. So we got to sit in the world famous Q-Suites, which has been referred to as the first class of business class. And man, can I tell you, it was amazing. The seats were very comfortable. They handed us some sleek loungewear. Yeah. And you'll see that also a little bit later. And we got to have a look around at the seat at the IFE. The wife and I, we both received Diptyque amenity kits, and we have some of the items, and they have male and female amenity kits. Obviously, most airlines do that. They will, you know, do the distinction between male and female passengers. And we were able to look at the Dine on Demand menu. Now in Q-Suites, once again, it's dine on demand. So you can order whenever you want, whatever you want off the menu. And they have two menus. They have one which is the dinner menu, depending on the time that you're flying, because they also have lunch and breakfast. And I think breakfast was on this one. I do remember that. And then there's the wine cellar menu where you can order things like champagne or wine, cognac. I'm a cognac drinker, so, you know, I even sipped on some scotch. Shout out to my boys. You know, my boys drink scotch. So I even sipped on some scotch, you know, out of respect for the fellas. But it was great. And the food. Once you make your order, right? Let's talk about the food. The food was incredible. I tried things that I hadn't tried before, but we're gonna have other parts and we'll talk about that. But I tried, they had Wagyu beef tenderloin with asparagus fries. I did that as a starter. My wife had, both my wife and I had Korean braised short rib. She had a banana split or a banana sundae. It was some sort of sundae, and I had just, oh my God. So they have berries with rosemary syrup, and when I tell you it's like biting into an oatmeal cookie, only to find out that it's a chocolate chip cookie, only to find out that what you thought was a chocolate chip cookie might be an edible. So that's just to give you an idea. And going in line with that, another thing that you have to do on Q-Suites, period, you have to, unless you have an allergy to citrus, lime mint. You have to drink it. It's refreshing, it's wonderful. Me and my wife were totally hooked. In addition to the fact that flying this place really just made us champagne people. We're champagne people now. So once we got comfortable, I was able to head to the restroom because I'm a pretty big guy. I'm tall, and domestic American planes are just the worst for bathrooms, so I like to check out the business class international flights, and this bathroom did not disappoint. There was actually wireless flushing. It was a loo with a view. There is a window in said loo, and I don't know why I always call them loo, but it's a bathroom. There's a window in a bathroom, and I like it. We had a night flight, so you really can't see much out of there. Now, in addition to all of that, it was my time to put on my loungewear. I'd never received loungewear on a flight before. I flew business class with like Lufthansa and Delta and Air France, but no loungewear. And I have to say, loungewear's pretty slick, fit like a glove, super comfortable. I was able to head back to my seat where our flight attendant was able to come through with the divider, and now we had beds, we had eaten, oh man, we were ready. We were enjoying ourselves and just taking in the experience, and I totally suggest this experience to everyone. So the seat controls allow the seat to go fully flat, 180 degrees, and because we had the honeymoon suite, they put a divider down so that way we can share the bed space, and the only thing that was separated was our feet. We slept comfortably. It was a 13.5-hour flight from Miami to Doha, and it was smooth as silk. We loved every second of it, and when we touched down in Doha, it was just electric because that was the first time we were in Hamad International Airport. And, you know, we had to head to dreaded immigration. So, pro tip, just want to let you guys know that as of October of 2024, you now have to pay for a visa to enter Qatar. Before, that was not required, or else I would have done that beforehand because I like to handle that stuff beforehand. I don't like to do it when I get to places, but that's just something that I want to let you guys know. But feel free to enjoy some of the rest of our fun time taking Q-Suites for the very first time. And I think, yeah, you might enjoy some of the bloopers there too. So we're here, seats 3E and 3F, and we are facing backwards while waiting to take off.
That's gonna be good. Or
It's a video.
Oh.
So my final thoughts. This is simply only part one of an incredible redemption that I did. I did multiple redemptions to put together this amazing trip for me and my wife's anniversary. So you're gonna see more videos in this series and I look forward to bringing them to you, but this is just the first taste of Q-Suites from the US to Doha, Qatar, and I hope you enjoyed it. As much as we enjoyed flying it, I hope you enjoyed watching it. And our final thoughts, because normally she would be right next to me so that she could chime in, but unfortunately she's at work. So I'll just go ahead and take it from here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are into business travel, if you are into business class, this is something you must indulge in. Notice I just said indulge and I did not say try. You don't try Q-Suites, you indulge in Q-Suites, and it's worth every bit of it. What I like to do on my other channel is do a pointy thing, meaning that I will point to other videos that you might want to watch. That is my pointy thing. These videos here that I've included actually show what it took for us to pay for this redemption, in addition to the other ones that we did that made up this incredible trip. So I hope you enjoyed this part one. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next part.